Coach, they came back in the third quarter. It was a tight game. What was the difference for your team in the fourth?
I think we came together, and at some point you face adversity, right? We won the first two quarters, not very happy with the way we finished the first and second. And then that third day, they punched back, and that's what good NBA teams do, and they're a good team. We saw ourselves down 4, I think it was 98-94 in a timeout, and then we responded with a 10-0 run. So that's basically what you want to do, right? You see adversity, you come together, and then you respond. So very happy with the guys. Struggle from the three-point line, defending the three-point line the first half. Second half, we were much better. They were 2 for 19, and we won 3 out of 4 quarters. So very good game, very happy. Putting 2 wins in a row is important in this league. Learning how to do it is important and do it as a unit. So these guys did a great job.
A lot of people who cover this team know that they forget sometimes that Cam Thomas is still a young player. It seems that you've given him a lot of belief. How have you seen that transfer to his game?
I don't know. Probably you got to ask him. But, all these guys have been challenged by myself and the rest of the coaches. And what they do is they work every day, and they want to do what's best for the team. And you can see it in Cam. It's not just his scoring, but also willingness to defend, his potential assist numbers. Today he ended up with 4 and 2 turnovers, so it's a pretty good ratio right there. We want him to grow overall efficiency, playmaking, and defense. So I love what he's doing.
Jordi, on that note, we've seen Dennis take over games already early this season. When Cam does it, it just seems like, obviously we know he can score, but when a game like this, when you guys needed him to score, how much more important is it when he can go off like this and kind of, dig you guys out of a hole instead of maybe come close to digging you guys out of a hole, like, say, Atlanta or something?
Yeah, I think the defense really gave us the lead, because if you see, it's a 22 points allowed in the fourth. And then with CT sometimes, his superpower is scoring. So I just got to sit back and I have the best sit in the house to just watch him do what he does. Made a crazy shot from almost half court, and I cannot coach that. That's him being him. So I think our defense as a unit helped us, and then CT put right there 3-4 plays together, and it was amazing. So the other day was Dennis, today CT. So that's, again, what good units do. Is it's not about you, it's about the group, and we got it done.
And then I guess through 6 games, you guys are 3-3. I guess, what are you learning about this group? It's still early, but just what have you learned about this group this week? Just, these tight games you guys have been in, and yet found a way to win 3 of them this week.
Yeah, I've learned that we had 76 left, and we got to keep going. And it's, right now, what we've done, we're not going to win any, like the Denver game back. We're not going to win the Atlanta game back or any of the games we lost. What we can do is how we can be better, right? And I think that it's shown from the Milwaukee and then Memphis and tonight, our growth. How you close quarters, how you got to win quarters, how you have to communicate to each other, like not having empty possessions, not making mistakes on OBs for lack of communication. So all those things that they're addressed in our day-to-day, we want to see how we grow. And at the end of the day is pretty close game, an 8-point game. And, the difference is in this league, players are so good, you just got to take care of those little details.
Jordi, to Evan's earlier point about guys taking over, how about Keon Johnson taking over in that second quarter offensively? What kind of spark did he give you guys off the bench tonight?
I mean, he was amazing, that 5-minute run. And you look, right, like he played 8, almost 9 minutes. He was +4 and 12 points, and then pressured the ball. So those 9 minutes are extremely important. And Keon was a huge part, as the same that CT did. He did his job. Keon did his job. He won his minutes. Obviously, he scored, but the reality is you always have to be ready to help the team. He helped the team in Memphis. He helped the team tonight. And that's the type of energy we need to create that good competitiveness within the group, right? Like everybody else, stay ready. Everybody else, when your name is called, just be ready to make an impact.
In the first half, they shot 14 of 25 from 3. a couple tough ones, but a lot of open ones. And then, you mentioned the improved defense in the second half. Did you think that the problem in the first half was like the point of attack, or did you think it was about more the rotations behind it? And I guess what changed in the second half?
I think our guys understood that we could not let a good team like this, that they shoot a lot of threes and they have really good shooters, just to keep shooting open shots. And then from there you saw the difference. I think the urgency was there, flying around. When plays break down, you can still fly around. So, again, not perfect, but when they shoot 2 for 19, for sure that helps you. And they were on pace to maybe break the record, NBA record for threes. And then, the guys were aware, and they did a great job. So, it was good to see. Good to see.
There's been a lot of narratives surrounding Cam Thomas and his game since he entered the league, all of which have mostly come from people who don't know him or get to work with him behind the scenes. Just what have you noticed about him, or what stood out to you about him and his approach since joining the Nets? Yeah,
the reality is they don't know. And whoever talking nowadays, obviously it's something that you can do for free. And then obviously, like, if you pay attention to it, then maybe it's your problem for listening to them. I think CT has been amazing. He's worked every single day. That's what people cannot see, but then you can see it on the court, how hard he's playing defense. He's picking up, he's turning guys, he's boxing out. Like in Memphis, he had so many possessions where he was physical and he was fighting for rebounds. And then obviously his execution and being efficient, potential assists. The scoring it is what it is because he's very good at it. So I'm not teaching any of that, just obviously putting plays and knowing what he has to execute. But, what CT has been doing for this group, it's the identity that we want to have as a unit, is like work really hard and get better just to help the team. Obviously, he's going to be helping himself at some point. That's what I want for these guys. But right now, he's doing what's best for the team.
Thanks, Jordi.
Thank you.